Greetings everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to see Python syntax on Python functions. Last time we saw syntax on strings, and today we are going to see syntaxes on functions. Functions are defined using def keyword followed by function name, parenthesis containing any parameter, and a colon. But before we define what a function is, what is the advantage of writing a function in Python or in any other programming language? Well, there are several reasons why we use functions. To mention some of them, function helps us to break down complex problems. That means one big problem can be divided into one or more manageable functions, and then we integrate them logically to solve the entire big problem. And there are also other advantages like usability. We can write once and call the function whenever we need. And we can also manage variable scopes in a function and many more advantages. Of course, we have a topic in the future that we will see functions in detail. But for now, we want to see the syntax of a function. The syntax of function. The function body is then indented beneath the definition. So functions are, as you can see here, the functions are defined using def keyword. There is a def keyword followed by function name. Our function name is add, and parentheses containing parameters and colon. So we have two parameters, a and b, and then followed by colon. And return a plus b is indented under the function, and return a plus b is a body of the function. The function's body is then indented beneath the def statement. So this will be indented, as you can see here. And then we need to call a function. If you don't call the function, we don't see the output of a function. As you can see, print add 2 plus 3. This add should be the same as this one when we call. And if we have two parameters, we need to have also two parameters. A represents 2 and 3 represents b. So let us see using Jupyter Notebook. As usual, you go to the Anaconda Navigator, updatable application, and you launch your Jupyter Notebook. So let's go to our desktop and then our folder, which is Python tutorial, and then go to new and new Python. And let's write the previous code. So the syntax is you have to use def to define a function and add. Let's have two parameters, a and b. We can have one parameter or 0 parameter if need be, and then return a plus b. So a function should return a value, and then if I write here, I am still in the body of the function, but I want to call the function outside the body of the function. So print add 2, 3. We use parentheses to call a function. So when you press enter, 2 plus 3 is 5. Now this is outside the function. Outside the function. And this one is actually inside the function. Okay, for instance, let's say this is 3, a plus 3, so anything. So this accepts a value and adds 3 on it. Add 3, let's call it add 3. Add 3. So when I run this function, error will be generated. Why? Because we don't have add function. So error, you see error, that means missing add. So we have to say here add 3. So run it. So 5. So if you have one parameter here, the argument should also be 1. If it is 2, it has to be 2. The name of the function in the parameter should be the same. So add 3, add 3. So let's call it 10. So the answer will be 13. So this is calling a function, calling outside the function. We can also multiply. So multiply by 3. Let's change the name, multiply by 3. So 10 times 3. So A is 10, 10 times 3 is 13. So the name should be the same, multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. Let's say the name as like this, multiply by 3. Is this the same? Yeah, 30. So if the parameter is 100, it will be 300. Okay, 1000. What if this one is AB and I am trying to call? I have one argument here but 2 parameters. Okay, it should be the same. So if we want to say A times B, let's call it 10 and 20, 200. A times A is, so the function, when we call a function, the name should be the same with the definition of the function. So this is the syntax how you define def keyword, the name of the function, parameter, optional parameter, and colon, and indented body. Thank you for watching. Next time we will see another syntax using Jupyter Notebook as usual. Finally, don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment, and have a good time.